Hey, how you doing?
Is this the Loose Laces skate shop?
It sure is.
Hey, man. Here you go.
Is this for me?
Yes. I just wanted to say thank you for all that you do for the sneaker community and for us sneakerheads and the opportunities, man. I appreciate y'all.
What size are you?
I wear size 10.
I got something for you.
Oh, my God. Hey.
What's up?
Is this the Loose Laces skate shop?
Yeah.
Hey, man. Here's a drink.
The fuck is this for?
Huh? I just wanted to say thanks for, from us sneakerheads and just giving us a chance to get these
Nigga,
shit.
if you don't get the fuck out, nigga, this is a skate shop. I don't give a fuck about you and your... I'm tired of you, and I'm tired of you some stupid ass niggas. Get the fuck out my store!
Oh my God. 35?
And now, for our feature presentation.
Alright. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Loose Laces podcast. If I didn't fuck up, you just heard our first skit. We been mean this week.
I don't think we're being mean. I think we are correcting the universe. It's like Thanos. Like Thanos was technically right. He was technically right. He had a very mean way of going about it. However, this nigga just saved the world from like a huge ass alien that's just chilling in the ocean that nobody want to talk about for 4 movies.
I have not seen it. I watched most of it on Pornhub.
Anyways, my name is Shad, or Sneaker Shad, and I am joined by my lovely co-host.
I'm Davon, aka Davon.
And we are the Bubble Guts Bros.
Yeah, it'd be wild out here. Sorry, Mike was facing the wrong way. I want to make sure we got everything. If you got on speakers, headphones, fuck your ears. But, hey, nigga, sometimes you just gotta deal with it.
It's all good. So how you doing?
Nigga, I'm good. Actually, I'm exuberant.
Mm-hmm.
I got the...
Well, we can talk about later.
No. I was about to say, I got the tight boots. Now, we have a special announcement, but we're going to save it for later in the show because we don't want to supersede this episode. Episode 70 is going to be something special.
Okay, gotcha.
But, I've been good. Like, aside from the district attorney wasting my fucking time because of my crackhead brother, and it is what it is. Either God or I'm going to have to get a gun and legally handle him. But, Cain and Abel type shit. But, aside from that, I got the tight booth SBs.
Okay.
They are not good in person. I just don't like
You
them.
got to start bringing them joints over just to show.
I started to, but I was doing so much as I was leaving the house.
I feel you.
They photograph well, but it's just like I see what they were going for, but they use some really shitty like Nike level net at this point. So the execution isn't as good as it could be on a more supple. I don't know if it's supple, but if it could be more textured. Like they didn't execute the idea as well as they should have.
Like what is it? Because you got to be just a little bit more.
Okay, so on the shoe, it has the diamond plate. Mm-hmm. Like
the white diamond plate leather.
Right.
That's supposed to mimic steel.
But it doesn't quite get it. It kind of, if you look it up really closely, you can see it, but it's not executed as well as it could have been.
So it's pretty much like
bumpy
patent leather. Yeah, okay. Patent leather where the steel paneling is supposed to be.
No, it's raised leather.
Okay.
So it's one of those things where it's like, this should be great. It's almost there. But somewhere in production, it didn't go right. Now, apparently, I'm in a minority. A lot of people are happy with them because it's a detailed shoe. It's a simple colorway. Mm-hmm. I like the colorway. It's just a shoe that I wouldn't wear personally.
Okay, because if that shoe really was like, I would have to see it for myself, but I do think that there was a lot of unnecessary chatter on the timeline over a shoe that if it is lackluster, like
I love that like everything keeps rolling back to the corniness. So this week we really going to just be attacking corniness and other stupid shit because I hate what happened with the tight booth release. Mm-hmm. Especially with the Nike said the tongue is black, but it's orange, but it's black, but it's orange. We're going to get into that. Actually, I want to flip the script, but let's get through our intros. Also, another reason I'm feeling fucking amazing, something I did great for the show, we'll announce. And I think I'm going to start production on the 2024 11th anniversary capsule for Insert Show.
Which I've already seen a preview of, and it is amazing.
Thank you. I'm trying to secure funding. I'm waiting for my investor, aka my stepdad.
I don't blame you. I look. I need to be in the photo shoot for that.
Oh, nigga, I actually have the entire thing planned out. And if it goes how I intend...
Oh, nigga, I'm going to Dick's Sporting Goods. That shit going...
Nigga, it's going to be crazy.
Shut the fuck up.
No, I don't care. It's going to be crazy. If I can do it, because I got to get a photographer and the idea is already there and I already know the exact location. If this works out, because I'm making 3 things. One thing might not be available to the public at all.
Right.
But if it works out, this shit is going to be insane. But before I get too excited, nigga, how have you been?
I've been alright. I had a little week long break that pretty much was not a break, and now work has picked back up. I'm right now battling a sinus infection. It's okay. I'm not super duper contagious, even though Cazelle over here getting pink eye and whatnot. I gotta worry way more than you do,
nigga. I was a bad father. For the days he was home, that nigga was locked in his room. He was like, don't touch me, don't touch anything. He was hot, but I didn't care. I'm not getting fucking pink eye.
But aside from that, still working on RC Cola Studios. So I am going crazy with just trying to get everything possible that I want to get, because this space is pretty much, we have unlimited just ability for this space.
So many activities.
Pretty much. Plus I'm still going through junk and stuff. So I'm taking my time and don't be surprised you see some random size 13 stuff just pop up for $30. Just if I don't donate it, if you want it, just pay for shipping. That's what type of time I'm on.
I might do the same thing. It's some shit that's in my closet. I'm just it's good, but I'm not gonna wear it anymore.
Bruh, I got a pair of Air Stabs. Them joints is gonna fall apart. I want to wear them, but Air Stabs at this point, those ones specifically, this shit's brittle.
It's nothing you can do.
It's there. That's it.
You can just put it up on the wall. That's at this point. That's about it. I'm surprised my Union 180s haven't blown up yet, but I also don't touch them.
Fair enough. All
right. So
yeah, let's get into this show because we got a lot.
I actually want to flip it upside down. We're gonna put the listener questions and everything else at the back.
Okay.
Because I want to get straight into this.
Let's do it.
All right. So shout out to VNDS. He actually spearheaded this because he's an ass. But you wear size 14. Of course you're gonna be a dickhead. My man's was like, yo, we need to discuss the corniness in the sneaker game.
Okay.
And I was just thinking about it because it's this is why I get into so much shit. I think something's corny. I call it corny. I get called a hater. I get called stupid. I get called a nobody. And I think this is just me. But I feel like that's the biggest problem that's facing sneaker Twitter and sneaker media in general. And I don't think it's a new problem. I'm not going to sit up here and be like, oh, any nigga I don't like is why sneakers are dead. Sneaker media has been corny since we were kids.
Correct.
Because I just think about all the weird niggas on Hype Beast, High Snobiety, I'm drawing a blank on the blogs.
Shoot, Modern Notoriety.
I hate them for personal reasons.
And just, even back to the forum days, from Nike Talk to NSB.org to, Sneaker Play. Yeah. It's been around because you always gonna have niggas that are corny. You gonna have people that sometimes are revered that aren't corny, do corny things as well. So it's part of just life. However, I think just in recent development, because of this sort of age that we're in, where it's a lot of anti-bullying, everything is inclusive. because for whatever reason, not to say that that's a bad thing. Inclusivity.
It's a bad thing. We need to bring back gatekeeping, shame, and bullying.
But I think it's the reasoning behind it. If you go at somebody like, if I say, yo, nigga, you ugly. And then you say, oh, it's because I'm black, aren't I? And it's like, wait, what? No, nigga, you just ugly. No matter
you don't
what
like
shade.
black skin, bitch.
So I think that's where it gets kind of funky, where you can't even go at anybody, or people are scared to get canceled because
if I say it, niggas going, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, people just deflect to a whole nother thing.
No, I agree with you. And I think we need to get past that and just look at most insults are just straight up on the surface. Not everybody's fucking Jay-Z with subliminals. If I tell you I think you corny, it's because I think you corny. It's not because your orientation, color, anything else. Nah, nigga, you just corny. Now, if it is because of that, you did something to bring it into it. Like those weird niggas who be like, is it racist for a white guy like me to wear AMM? The fact that you asked now,
right?
Now
it is racist.
Nigga, what's this point of this shoe?
Right.
But I'll be honest with you. The genesis of this, nigga, Uncle Chrissy. He cool, but I had to unfollow that nigga because he posts so much corny shit. And it's like, I get it. You're trying to build your account. You're trying to build engagement. You're doing community outreach. What any business should be doing.
All right. Well, let me quote it just that way we give the listeners some context. So the tweet reads, if you're fortunate enough to hit a raffle for the tight booth SBs at your local shop today, show some love when you pick up your pair. Bring them a box of donuts, a cup of coffee, maybe even a pizza. It's not to try and bribe them. Just let them know you appreciate them fighting the good fight. Heart emoji.
I like that we did it in unison. No.
So, this is... Go ahead, nigga. Damn.
No, I don't want people to think like this is just an attack. This isn't like how when it was I went in a fetish. That was me being immature and angry. Because that was me. That was unnecessary. And in this case, this is more of a critique than a personal attack. I don't know Chrissy. I'm never going to say, oh, he's a bad person because of this.
Right.
In this case, he's just a prime example of what I hate. I'm not saying that we can't have positivity. And I'm not saying that we can't tell people like, hey, man, maybe you can do something like this to make it better. Because me personally, when I go to a store or I talk to someone over the phone for customer service, I try to make them smile or laugh. Mm-hmm. Because I know when I worked in customer service, it was the fucking worst dealing with bad customers. So to go in the store, buy something, and make a nigga chuckle, hey man, I'm glad I could brighten your day. If it leads to me getting special treatment in the future, that's awesome. If not, I'm just passing the buck along. I'm having a good day. I want you to have a good day. But you say, bring a nigga a pizza in 2023?
Dog.
Nigga. No. The thought of someone coming to my workplace, it's like, hey man, I really appreciate you. Here's a donut. Nigga, is this cum filled? What the fuck is this? Nah, slime. I see shit on the internet. You got a syringe and there's blood in this donut.
You put your dick on these donuts.
Nigga, is this a big sausage pizza? I've seen that before. I'm not fucking with that.
Like, yo, that's so crazy. Like, and the thing is, I understand where he was coming from. Like, if you do shop at a local skate shop, buy some merch. Make sure that you support the business. However, like bringing them food, or it's like, all right, this might be a tad bit over the top. If it's something that would make me skeptical of what you done did, you're like, yo, that nigga ain't hit on the last raffle. He gonna poison us.
But then you got to think about what skate shops go through. Because I was talking to like Spider Queen Celine, and she was making some really good points about how much stores hate SBs. Mm-hmm. I remember 10 years ago reading articles about skate shops and saying how Nike kills their brand because they are fighting to keep the store open while dealing with raffles, their phone line being blown up, and everyone distracting from their actual customer base.
Right.
And it's like, I would rather you go, like, during the pandemic, like View, they were doing stuff, they started moving to online. I bought a gift card and I wrote them and it was like, keep the gift card. This is just my way of donating to you with like out. I mean, as best as possible by giving you money directly. Because I didn't need socks. Kazi didn't want to skateboard yet, and then when Kazi did want to skateboard, I went in there and I bought it instead of going to Premiere. It's like I'd rather shop locally. It's like I'd rather you give people advice with like take that sentiment and give good advice. Because sometimes I feel like these quote unquote goody two shoes feel good posts are.
It's an empty gesture at the end of the day.
Thank you. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
It's an empty gesture, and it's a stealthy way to. I want that engagement because I don't know if he's rage baiting,
right,
or if this is genuinely who he is. I'm not gonna assign a title to him because I don't know Son well enough. He's not my cup of tea. I can't follow Son. I can be cordial with him, but I can't follow him because it'll make me say some mean shit to him.
Yeah, it's just gonna be one of those days where he says something that's gonna come off as extra corny, and you're just gonna be like, "Man, shut the fuck up!" Like,
yeah, I'm gonna go. Full
and you don't want to do that. You know what I mean?
Not anymore because I'm a respected member of the sneaker community. I'm like a motherfucker. I just roasted some gorilla looking ass nigga for playing with me earlier.
Oh my god!
No, that's another corny take. So I don't like them fucking 11s. It's well known. This nigga can tell you since we were young.
Dog, his dislike for 11s made me hate them. I'm not gonna hold you. I do want them gratitude 11s. I was blown to shit when I found out the shock drop was assumed. So now I gotta go back and try to get them when they actually do drop.
Not gonna have any issues.
I know everything is sitting, but back to what you were saying.
Yeah, and of course, everyone follows me knows my takes are jokes for the most part. Some gorilla ass nigga shows up and he's like, "Unga bunga. If you don't like shoes, you don't have to say you don't like shoes." He's like,
It's my opinion. It's my tweets.
He don't follow me. Nothing. Everyone who's interacting with the tweet is either having a discussion or they're playing along into it. All the SP know, like Earl said it. It's not Christmas unless Davon says, "Fuck them 11s."
Right.
So, I forgot. I could actually put up the Cool Gray 11 Dads video. But this nigga comes in and he's like, you can let people buy what they like. You don't have to spread negativity. Let me look directly into the camera for this. Fuck you. I'm going to spread all the negativity, nigga. I thrive off negativity. I don't like that we have this notion that you can't say anything negative about something.
Right.
Now, if you are adding the creator and telling him you're going to shoot him in his face, all right, nigga, what are you on? If you're adding the store and you're saying like, "Oh, this is trash. I hate you. I hate what you stand for," you wildin'. But we need to be able to have discourse where someone can just be entirely negative. I hate 11s. I hate 13s. I hate a lot of fucking shoes. And it's nothing wrong with hating a shoe. If a nigga is over here sharing their opinion, that's cool. If you want to engage them, be prepared for them to respond negatively. I don't like that we have this. If you have nothing positive to say nothing at all.
Bro, it's not like we sat out there like, "Yo, these 11s dropping again. I'm gonna smack the shit out of Tinker Hatfield." Like,
yeah, that's some wild shit.
No one is saying that. If I want to say a colorway is doo-doo or 11s is like, matter of fact, I got a whole. Oh yeah, that's gonna be another thing. We gonna talk.
Okay.
But yeah, no one's saying anything bad about the nigga. Like, you could say a shoe sucks. You could say a model sucks. You could say a colorway sucks. You could say sometimes the inspiration behind a shoe sucks. But nigga, it's not you. Like, what the fuck? I don't give a fuck if you got an 11 tattooed on you. They can get these bars.
Nah, nigga, you need to be bullied. If you got a Jumpman tatted on you and you not one of his sons, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. That's weird. That's weird. Let that man meat go.
Bruh.
But I feel like that's what kills a lot of discussions. Like, people always want to have these positive discussions. You have these people like Nike botched another fucking Tina J drop. And I saw somebody, he was like, "Hey man, maybe you guys should think about lowering the price. $55 for a t-shirt in this economy? It's not worth it." Always a fan though. And it's just like, why do you have to apologize? Why do you have to talk to people in a soft tone? I'm not saying tell Nike to suck your dick. You going to shoot up the campus.
Be like, yo, 55 is too much, man. You guys aren't paying attention to your consumer. Point made.
And
no
I feel
apology
like
needed.
Corny ass niggas like that sit up here and dick ride shops, like, you need to be able to talk back to these stores and tell them the truth. We're going to keep getting subpar products if we don't speak up.
Right.
You know, there is a way to be negative and have a good discourse, and there's a way to be positive and still have a good discourse. There's no need for this constant dick ride. We are putting, like, not we, niggas are putting these stores, these companies on a pedestal. I'm Nike down to the floor. I live in Nike. All my socks are Nike. But I will sit up here and say, I have a serious issue with Nike. Mm-hmm. Nike don't owe me shit, just like I don't owe Nike shit. They have to continue to earn my loyalty. I mean, my loyalty, my dollars by making good product. Right. At the end of the day, the relationship is product. It begins and ends there. Nike's not coming to my son's birthday party. They don't even wish me happy birthday. They give me a 10% discount, but I don't care. Now, with certain shops, if you know the nigga, like, I have a relationship with a lot of people now where it's partially transactional, but we're also friends and they want to support me. Of course, I'm going to treat you better than I would treat someone else because, A, you spent money.
Right.
That's the transactional side. But outside of being a businessman, if we're friends, I'm still going to look out for you if I can. We need to stop acting like everybody has that symbiotic relationship. Or, it's not symbiotic. It's a big word for, like, when niggas think streamers are their best friends.
When they think streamers?
Parasocial.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I hate where we are. Oh, I hate where we've been. Like, I don't like this reverence. We need niggas to sit up here and say, that ain't it.
I mean, I feel like we are. We are in a way. Like if we're talking about Nike specifically, all these drops, for the most part, they've been sitting. Like the what you call it, the AMM, the joints that they came out twice. Sorry, for airships. Airships is on Nike store or whatever.
Yeah, they're sitting.
They're sitting. I think if it wasn't for the fact that they had a shock drop today, don't be surprised if 11s end up sitting or they don't sell out immediately.
Yeah.
And that's the wild part. Like 11s and 1s. November, the Black Friday release and the Christmas release, that's when it used to be a one or two Jordans a month would drop. Now it's like, nigga, them navy blues dropped at the end of the week or the middle of the week and then some shit dropped. I want to say today, like, bruh, it's too fucking much.
Too much. And I wish the outlets would start talking about this. I wish the bigger accounts would start talking about this. Like, there is too much.
Yeah, nigga, that's if you really want to get into why shit is sitting, because I have to choose from 20 releases if I'll be able to keep up with 3. Like realistically speaking. And that's just on the Jordan side. We haven't gone into like the regular Nikes. Yeah. If I want to get something Nike basketball, if I want to get fucking apparel, the other brands, like my nigga, yeah, it's too much.
It's custom exhaustion. And I feel like this is what happened, was it 2011? I can't remember exactly when I took my break. But it's just like, if you want to keep this culture alive, quote unquote culture, we need to criticize and tell these people with our wallets in our voices or our fingers, stop. Just fucking stop. Like, there is no reason that you're hitting us every fucking week with a new product. Because I think it was MX Trini. He was saying, like, Nike keeps saying it has a social aspect to his app. There is none.
None.
Like, you could actually focus on customers. Like, I'm gonna say Nike's corny at this point. If I was a kid, I don't think I would wear Jordans at this point.
Well, now there's no backstory to it. The only thing that I could see from Jordan is Jason Tatum, who keeps on falling short. Not to disrespect this game, keeps on falling short of a championship. You have Luka, one of the largest, international players, who is cool, but he hasn't won anything on a significant level as well. Zion, who keeps on getting hurt, and
Sticking his dick where he shouldn't be?
I ain't gonna say all that. I mean, well, because the girl's crazy. That's a little different.
Nah, nigga.
If she wasn't crazy, nobody would say.
Nah, sidebar.
Here we go.
Nah, I'm not gonna critique him for who he fucks. Nigga, I've stuck my dick in the dirt plenty of times. I had a baby put on me. But what I'm saying is, somebody needs to get in the NBA and teach these niggas some sort of, like, rich nigga etiquette. Like, dog, you gotta keep your dick away from that. And you gotta go to the gym. When you feel like punching a person, especially a woman, go to the fucking gym. And delete your tweets. Those should be the 3 things they teach these niggas. NDAs, high class prostitutes. Keep your fucking hands to yourself. Did you ever tweet anything? Well, I did say KKK. Delete your entire Twitter and start from 0.
But it was a little scrappy song. KKK.
You white. Because I remember with some baseball nigga, like, I think he debuted in the league. Like, it was his first time in a major league game. And niggas went back to his Twitter and found KKK tweets. You could see his family on the field in real time. Like,
jeez.
Alright, sorry. I just had to say that. Because it's like, my nigga, you gotta stop.
Anyways, yes, Nike is corny. Nike is corny just for... And, like, I wouldn't be surprised if Jordan does end up phasing out. Like, there's only so many things keeping it alive. People have already shown we don't really bang with certain models. Like, they're trying to breathe life into the twos. The twos are a shoe that I appreciate, but the general consensus is like twos don't be hitting like that.
Non-size 13 niggas, you know, niggas who don't drive trucks without CDLs, they don't want... My nigga, you have one of the most size 13 fit right now. For the listeners who haven't watched, he has a hoodie with a jersey over it, swish pads, and Dunkins. This is a size 13 ass fit. You look like you're about to go to the league. I mean, like you're about to go to the gym and dunk on children. Y'all niggas don't know nothing about the 90s basketball.
That actually was the activity earlier. That's the funny part.
My nigga was at the rack fucking them kids up.
Dog,
you little niggas wasn't out there with Gary Payton.
I fucked around and got a triple-double, nigga. Stop hating. Son, I'm nice like that.
This nigga out here with his knees creaking.
Damn, look, I had to just take the knee brace off. That's the wild part about it. Like, my knees is hurting right now. I was cooking, though. I wasn't hooping the knees.
Mr. Shard, you smell like Ben Gay. Well, nigga, you been gay. Dunk.
So, they didn't even know 240 could get up like that. That shit hurt. It didn't even hurt going up. It hurt coming back down. Like, every time you jump, it's a life decision.
Hold on. Hey, Lex, that was for you. That's your size 13 take. This nigga is just over here. I put my fucking Peyton gloves on and them little niggas wasn't ready.
Dog,
what the fuck is a GT cut?
Yeah, that shit is a running shoe, but whatever. So, what? I can't stand that fucking shoe. I really do.
Alright.
What's next on the docket, nigga?
So, this was a little fun situation. The situation was...
Woo!
What?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, so... I believe it was Trenny. He was saying that he thought it was corny that J-Tips was posting the resale value of his Saucony's. Mm-hmm. And it turned into a fucking free-for-all. It reminds me when Vulcan said that lobby...
Nah, that was a little...
Niggas are not going to understand this reference.
Dog.
Notice I said it reminded. Alright. My nigga Vulcan, I love you. He made fun of a lobby. And everybody who had a problem with him came out the woodworks and posted story after story about this nigga. Nothing has ever come close to that. But...
Well, everyone's better because Vulcan is a Grammy award-winning producer now, so whatever.
Yeah, I mean, he can always say, I won a Grammy. You complaining about what I did 20 years ago.
Right.
But it was...
But it was hilarious, nigga.
I still think
that nigga got cooked. He roasted them niggas for staying in a hotel. And niggas was like, but you was trying to stay in a hotel. You was begging to sleep in niggas' rooms. And you slept in the lobby overnight.
I forgot who said it when nigga was like, you took a whore bath in my sink.
Nigga, I feel like it was Smalls.
No, I don't think Smalls there.
I don't know. We gotta ask BD.
Yeah, we gotta ask BD. Alright, back to this. So, shut the fuck up. When it came to this statement, Joe Fresh Goods, my nigga Jordan, the photographer. I forgot how to pronounce his last name.
Kaiser?
Kaiser?
Is it JK, Jordan Kaiser?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's probably him.
Yeah, he got into, and I'm not saying the niggas dogpiled him. I just like that was actually a discussion that started off very negative, and niggas were able to express themselves through a critique that turned into a helpful dialogue.
So yeah, Air Max Trend said that he felt like it was corny that J-Tips had pretty much said, you know, this is the resale value of my shoes.
Look at my shoes, they doing numbers.
Yeah, and Joe Fresh Goods, he kind of played devil's advocate on saying like, yo, like niggas came from the hood. And for them to be immersed in what sneaker culture is now and to have some sort of like, what is your barometer of success, right? How do I measure that this shoe is successful past it selling out if only did 500 units, all right? Oh, well, the resale value on StockX is triple what some of my favorite Jordans are. Nigga, that's how I would measure my success. So it's not necessarily a bad thing, but I think it comes off as like a little bit much when it's your own shoe.
Yeah.
And you want to try to eliminate sneaker reselling because you feel like that's not really conducive to the forward movement of the culture.
Yeah. I mean, I'll say this. As a wannabe creator, if I ever made something that flipped for 3 times its value, I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna be looking at StockX.
I'm stunting, nigga.
I'm not stunting, nigga. I'm gonna be standing butt naked in front of my MacBook. Yes. Another sale. I've said this for years. Now, I wouldn't necessarily post that. And I forgot who it was. It was somebody who got a shoe that sold out, but it was a brick. And most people only bought it because they thought it would flip and they were going to return it. And he was saying how much the shoe was going for, how cool he thought it was. And you could tell he wasn't looking at the ass. He was looking at the ass, not the actual sales. Mm-hmm. So it came off even more corny. I wish I could remember who it was. So I was with Trini when he said it because I'm like, that shit has always come off a little corny to me. I get it, you're happy, but you posting it publicly is...
Yeah.
It comes off the wrong way. Like you said, it's because you're the creator. So seeing somebody up there like, oh shit, you niggas shouldn't have slapped. You shouldn't have... Like, it's a different story. If like, hey man, thank you to everybody who sold out, who caught. But if you missed, my nigga. You should have been faster. I got you in the next go round. Something like that is fine versus, oh shit, niggas paying a stack for my shit. Y'all niggas know what it is. Like, I like flexing, but sometimes that specific way feels like you're punching down.
Right.
But when Joe and a few other creators said like, you don't know what it's like to be on the other side, to see a concept to come from you to materialize, and not only materialize, to be accepted
and desired.
Yeah, lauded, coveted, all those fancy words. And like, I got it. Because he was saying like, I did that when like my shoe first sold out. Like, it was crazy. It's like a high. You've never hit this before. Because I'm imagining like, if our shit sold out, I'd be like, excuse the fuck out of me.
Yeah, nigga.
But that goes back to what I was saying before. I like that we can have these conversations where you can say something is corny and actually have a conversation with the person, because there was a little hostile at first. Right. And he was saying like, I'm a fan. I fucks with you. I fucks with the shoe. I just thought that this was this. And I like that niggas didn't sit up here and scoff at him. How dare you criticize me? No, it's like, no, I get what you're saying and speaking.
Yeah, he gave his perspective. Like, my nigga, I had a rap career that ain't really like, you know what I mean? Then I took that, flipped it, did some collaborations with the hats, and that ended up popping off. And now I'm transitioning into the sneakers, and my shit sold out. Like, I'm celebrating.
Yeah.
And you couldn't be mad at that. You couldn't be mad at just the background story of how this nigga really, you know, just figured it out and has been able to transition from move to move. And now this nigga got a shoe that is dope as fuck. Like, I still wish I had the first one. So I need to get my hands on the second one.
I think the Complex con exclusive, so I'm upset about that.
Bruh. And this nigga's been giving them shits out on the timeline.
I will say one thing I think is corny. when niggas be asking creators, "Can I have a pair of your shoes?"
Nah, it just. I mean, whatever. If it work, it worked. Cause
it
happened with Travis Scott, nigga. You said squeaky wheel get the oil.
Will get the oil. I mean, I got invited to that friends and family party because I get so much because I complain.
Yeah.
I just like legitimately asking a store or person for shoes for free is crazy.
You know how I feel. I'll be like, I'm shutting the fuck up. I'm not gonna burn because I might just need this favor later on, and I don't want to cash my shit in now.
I know it's just weird because it's like I'm the same nigga that's not afraid to ask for some shit, but at the same time, if I get 1,000 likes, will you give me a pair of shoes? Ooh.
Oh, but for the record, I wear a size 13 across all shoes.
Nigga,
all brands.
I actually fucking tagged in on a fucking fetish post where that nigga was like, AMM needs to start seeing niggas that's for the culture. And I'm like, hey nigga, I was a poor black child and I enjoy black culture. I'm critical of AMM, but y'all niggas want to send me some shoes? I give y'all honest review.
Man.
Not them 17s. Send them to him.
Nigga, yes.
I can't
shit. I still
17s.
want them. I want them 5s. I ain't gonna hold you. Like seeing Bron in the black pair. You know what they reminded me of? They reminded me of Ben 5s.
I didn't like the Ben 5s. I don't like 5s.
I don't blame you. No, neither do I. But I feel like the deconstructed take of Virgil. I feel like that has reinvigorated. Like, all right, they don't cut into the ankle as much from what it looks like. Like them just switching it to foam and it having like, you know, just how it's built. I fuck with it a little bit.
Thinning out the upper,
yeah,
has consistently made that shoe look better. Virgil's 5s made me like them because I didn't like the Virgil 5s until I saw them in person, and that's when Virgil's design really clicked for me. And I was like, oh, these shits is crazy. So I was hyped to get Kazi a pair, and he wore the shit out of his pair, and I'm like, I love these. And then I got my size, and I was like, I need money, but nah, I feel you. It's just those 5s. They don't make my winky hard.
They make like I want to get a pair of these in black with those 5s now.
The needles?
Yes.
Oh, nigga, they cheap.
Yeah, no, I'm saying I gotta get. But I'm saying like
get the 5s, get the shoes. No, that shit would be hard. I see the vision. I have no interest in these shoes aside from Kazi.
Perfectly fine, but
yeah. So I think we covered most of the corniness, but it's a little bit more corny.
I mean, we're not gonna be able to cover all the corny, nigga. It's Twitter. That's a lot of fucking corny.
It ain't just Twitter, but a lot of it. Yeah, you know what? Just to finish up that segment, we see a lot more corny shit in real time because we're being attacked by it. Niggas are sharing posts like, "Is this nigga R word? Because what the fuck does this mean?"
This nigga tired.
Yeah, and there is a very special store in Florida that I personally hate. Drifthouse. I actually want to start a new segment. It's going to be semi-regular. I don't fucking know, but we need a sound effect. These niggas are the dumbass of the week. Just the of the week. I'm sorry, that was a sensitive.
That's crazy. They're loud as hell. You can just say tater tots of the week because they tater totted. That's it.
Tater tots of the week.
That's
fuck your ears, nigga.
Fuck you up.
So the tater tots of the week, no scream. Drifthouse. Y'all stupid as shit. Consistently. Since I found out about Drifthouse, they have fucked up every leg of the way. When they did, I forgot what the release was. They did an online drop. It got fucked up. I told them how to do it.
Oh, yeah, that was, okay. Yeah, I remember.
I actually tweeted at them, told them how to do it. They did it. And then tweeted me, was like, oh, you were right. And I was like, so what do I get for that? The thank you.
Nothing.
Bitch! But I gave them the idea. But I'm like, I should not have to teach. But you know what? You're a skate shop. You do stuff in person. That's fine. Then they started their whole Drifthouse thing where it was like a partnership program, or it was like a VIP program where you paid and you got special access to dunks and other stuff. apparently they did some weird shit and Nike was like, no. Cut that shit out. Some nigga that worked at Drifthouse started like a Discord that sounded like Drifthouse and was getting people shoes for cheap. That shit was an exit scam apparently, where niggas entered raffles for money and nobody won. And then today, that magnum opus. Drifthouse sent out a tweet, an Instagram post saying like, hey, at 12 p.m., we're going to post some leftover dunks. Brick dunks, shit that, low power weirdo niggas would want. Bullshit. And I'm like, this is interesting.
If falls on there, fuck you.
They didn't have your size anyway. No. That's the only reason I went for the drop. I'm always thinking about you.
I love fogs.
Yeah, they had an 8.5. That was the biggest size. So I'm like, you know what? Let me see if I can help Shaw today. And I can put a little money in their pocket because I like that they're putting them on like out there. And they explicitly said, read the instructions before you go for the drop. I'm like, okay, that's not bad. I can do this. I get on the site, and on the page, it has the dunk, it has the sizes, but there's no add to cart button. So I'm just like, I guess you need to
fucking email.
No. They fucked up and they didn't load it properly, so the add to cart button wasn't there. I've never seen this on Shopify. But it was saying you need to add packing tape and a thank you note, both $0, to your order so that they don't cancel it. So I thought you had to put the stuff in the cart to get the add to cart button to work. So I do that. I come back to the page because I'm like, I just want to see how bad the queue is. There's nothing on the page. And I'm like, why is there no add to cart button? So I keep refreshing. I forget, then I go back, the add to cart button is there, only a size 4 is left. So I'm like, okay, whatever. They didn't have a size to begin with. I go on about my day. A few hours later, my homie sends me a tweet, and Drifthouse is like, God damn, y'all niggas stupid. They didn't say niggas, but he's like, y'all are stupid. Y'all don't read? No one fucking read? And I'm crying. Because I'm like, y'all talking about niggas didn't read, but you let people check out without the special items. But also someone pointed out, like, they were like, I can read. You didn't add the cart button on the page.
Right.
And they replied like, we're fixing that right now. So I was like, not only did you insult your customers, you fucked up the drop yourself. And then everyone who criticized them got blocked. And I'm just like, how are you... Well, it's a Florida shop. But it's like, y'all are consistently fucking stupid.
It's a Florida shop. Nah, that's inexcusable, dog. That's so inexcusable on their behalf. Like, you just gotta eat that as a company.
They deleted the tweet because them niggas was getting mad hate. But it's like, you can't insult your customer base.
Stupid.
Goddamn,
nigga, you can't read.
You fucked up.
I can read. Can you? Shit. Nigga, stupid.
Fucking tater tots. I think that might be it. The tater tots of the week.
Yeah, because nigga, a little tater totter. That's it.
My nigga's a tater totter. Like,
tater totter.
Them niggas is undercooked tater tots. Because it's just like, nigga, where was your brain? I ain't gonna front. I've had some horrible interactions with customers, and I'll talk about it veiled, but I've never just come out and straight up said, this nigga's a tater tot.
Dog. Nah, it's just gonna be a full on roast session. Like, I'm gonna do this with a little bit of class before a nigga to just jump out there like that and be wrong. Like, you wrong and loud.
Yeah, so I need to come up with some kind of gift for these niggas because it's just like amazing, astounding work in stupidity.
You just gotta put like tater tots so that we can just like tater tots around.
Yeah,
bow. Right.
I need to make a trophy for a big ass tater tot on it. Actually, I had one, but it's worse. All right, so we're gonna go from trash to trash.
Okay.
Fragments. We were arguing about this when I stopped you. Did you think about what I said?
Yes. Okay. So I did look at them for comparison, but I vaguely remember it. So I'm gonna let me hit a little refresher because it's the Fragment Air Force One, correct?
Yeah. So it's a Fragment Air Force One, a GR $115 plastic leather Air Force One with a white Fragment logo stitched on the heel and Fragment scratched into the side of the goddamn shoe. You gonna have to do this with a dog. These are bad. These are very bad. Hold on. Fragment Air Force One.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm sorry. And they have like a.
So is patent? Is it patent panels?
I think
it looks like suede.
No, the shoe
Is it leather?
Yeah, I think the swoosh is patent.
Oh God!
Shout out my nigga Brandon. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I wasn't. You know how hard you got to work to have the CLB Air Force be better than yours. Like there has to be something. Like maybe it changes colors. And
Nah, look at that leather. Look at that interior. That's a GR Air Force One. That is a regular Air Force One. I don't know who it is. Maybe niggas are trying to run out their contracts with Nike. But they are straight up doing these shits. They're just taking regular Air Force Ones and stitching shit to them.
And putting Fragment on the sole.
That's the only thing that kind of made it cool. But I don't like the cutout. Like, shout out my nigga Brandon. Because me and him were discussing that we are tired of seeing brands do the same fucking thing and work with the same fucking people. And I gotta be honest. As much as I loved Fragment, I think it's time to let the old guard go. We gotta stop letting these brands do these lazy collaborations. This is a corny shoe and a long list of corny shit this week.
Just have it sit, bro. I think that's the only response that we could give it. I think Jordan, don't be surprised if Jordan next year, like I know based on what, you see unloved tweets and certain colorways are coming back. A lot more revered colorways, like definitely for the heads. Those are coming back, but I think for the most part, if they go on sale, guess what? They go on sale. And I think that speaks more to what we want. And like, dog, they're going to end up saying, all right, we clearly are going to stop doing 2s. Or people don't bang with 7s as much. Or
Please,
eventually
God.
they're just going to stop.
Please, God, I don't ever want to see another fucking 2 again. Unless it's made in Italy.
But no, like even down to, probably, I'm going to blow my nose, but even down to, like you think them 17s is going to move like that for 300, my nigga?
Yes.
Shit.
Nah, hear me out. Hear me out. I think they're gonna sell out initially.
Nigga,
I think the first nigga in CDL sizes, the first batch is gonna sell out.
Nigga, no. I'm telling you off rip. Like if we gonna talk about that, if we gonna talk about maybe a collaboration, possibly. But bro, a regular, like the white and royals might move for 300 because of that. The lightnings, it's no fucking way.
I think if they play it the right way, the first 2 may sell out, specifically in your size.
My size selling out does not equal a sellout.
Hold on, nigga, let me finish. Specifically in your size, but I feel like there are going to be people who cop to like try and flip. Like, you're not in them Discords. Them stupid ass, like, Discord kids, they're buying shoes for $220 to sell them for $230. They are not smart. They're going to see as a special shoe. Nike might bring it back for the briefcase. People are going to be excited. They're going to buy them.
What the fuck about no briefcase?
Nigga, I'm not talking about sane
I know
people.
you're not talking about you, but bro.
I said, no, I'm not a sane person. I do stupid shit all the time. Dog. After that, they're gonna brick. I think Nike needs to go to the Disney Vault type shit.
Dog, they brought the 17 pluses back and had them in that black and red colorway. Them shits at the outlets. The coppers barely sold out. I don't even know if they sold out, to be quite honest.
Yeah, well, what I'm saying is, if Nike treats, like, I'm talking hypothetically, if Nike brought these shoes back and did it in an interesting way and made an event rather than, hey guys, here's some twos, and limited them. Because I think the year of the twos could have worked if they would have just done 3 collaborations, and is it the Chicago? The white and red?
Yeah.
If they would have Off-White, A&M, Union, and then the Chicago's, just those 4 for the year, you successfully made twos somewhat cool. Nike moves like Adidas. Because we talk about, like, I remember having a problem with Adidas making a whole bunch of, a cool model, ugly, with a whole bunch of different pairs. And I feel like that's what they keep fucking doing. Because it's like, my nigga, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. There's no reason that we're getting this many twos and they're GRs. Just like they're doing with the airships. They should have stopped at maybe 5 airships.
Yeah.
4 for a year. Because even the collaborations is corny.
Yeah.
Like the AM1, like they should be cool, but I'm not paying a premium price in the middle of a month where there's a whole bunch of other better shit coming out for an 80s ass shoe that's just 2 colors.
All right. Well, before we get too off topic, I got a question for you, and I got a question for all the listeners. Please, please, please tweet us your answer. The 17s originally came in a suitcase with a CD. Mm-hmm. The 17 pluses came with the dust bag.
God damn, nigga. Bless you.
Dog, I just blew my ears off. Anyways, this is how you know it's allergies and sinus infection. What should come in that suitcase now?
Come.
Alright, so people who listen, please tweet us what should come in the suitcase if this shoe is going to be priced at $300 fucking dollars.
Okay, real answer.
Because a CD clear, I mean, like I got a CD player.
No, you know what I would like to see? A photo book. I think what Nike could do, or any brand could do, instead of a retro card, give us a nice little softback or maybe even a hardbound cheapy book, and it breaks down the history of the shoe. Imagine you open that 17s pack, and there's a little book, and it breaks down the design, the history, and some really nice pictures that they took of the 17s. That would feel like a premium product to me. Because physical media is dying, and I don't want a bunch of knickknacks in my house, but to have a really tastefully done book explaining the history of the shoe, it's kind of like, and I'm coming at this from a sunglasses kind of look, because like with the Bugattis I'm wearing, it came in a presentation case with like 2 hard cases, clean and cloth, but they had a little book explaining like the lenses, and it also explained like the platinum finish and how the glasses should be worn, along with the other products they made. It brings you into the world. So I feel like I want to be sold a lifestyle. Show me why the 17 is $300.
I would, well, for one, if it was, the booklet is actually a pretty good idea. Definitely would be a QR code to have a digital download of the original Beat CD. Because that shit would be hard, just for nostalgic purposes. And also, I do think that they should tackle that story. I think, because it was a story of Michael Jordan trying to come back in the league for ownership purposes. Mm-hmm. Like he was working with the Wizards, and that's why he did that. His first, I want to say the money that he got, it wasn't even to pay him. He donated it to like 9/11. Like he was pretty much playing for free at that point.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. And so it's a lot of stuff that kind of goes unsaid. And y'all could definitely correct me if I'm wrong on it. But just that was his farewell tour. Like he had a 2-year farewell tour, just like Kobe had his. You know what I mean? Like that. What was the 17 significance in the greatest player ever saying goodbye to the game one last time?
That actually, like, you talking about that makes me want that book even more.
You know what I mean? Like that would be a dope story. Just like how they did The Last Dance. Shit, they should do just a little booklet on that and just the pictures in certain iconic moments. The shot, in the All-Star game over Sean Marion. And fuck it, at that point, you might as well just bring back the 18.
I mean, you could. You could make a legacy collection. You could do ultra premium joints with like a story. I feel like the sneaker fan base has matured. Not to say it wasn't adults in there, but the kids are now the adults. Give me something that I can hold on to like this. This is my history, son. So I think we collaborated. Nike, just fucking hire us at this point.
Yeah, we gonna put this shit on Patreon. You gonna have to pay us one way or another. Fuck this.
Yeah. All right, let's finish this up and get to these listener questions. All right, I just want to jerk Adidas off for a second because they deserve some praise.
Yeah, they deserve a little palm action.
This consortium pack is one of the best things they've done since the consortium pack of 05. I love when Adidas lets a store go crazy on a shoe. The Superstars were fucking... Whoo! That pack was crazy. $1,000 Superstars with just Adidas on the side. Nuts. But what they've been doing, like the Sneaker Politics pair... Whew! But the end pair... Are you looking them up now?
Well, I pulled up Packer.
Oh, okay. But... End's pair actually might get me to put on a pair of Sambas.
Damn.
Excuse me. I love what they're doing. I feel like it's an adult shoe. I don't think it's coming out at the right time. I feel like this is a spring-summer shoe. I don't want a shoe this pretty in the fall. But that nappy suede, like more brands need to adapt nappy suede. It's nappy suede. It's canvas in whatever this print on there is.
It's like digi tribal print. Not tribal. It's
like floral.
Nah, it's not floral. It's like...
No, it looks like a rug.
Yeah.
Or Native American. Like a beaded Native American rug.
Yeah, it's tapestry. So
thank you. I love these. And if Adidas can continue to make shit like this, like I'm glad it's not hyped. I'm glad that people are just appreciating the shoe. Like I'm excited to see what they did. And the unheard ofs. I think the unheard of grandma couch forms. Another amazing shoe. The shake joints, those are cool, but I gotta take issue with shake. That drop was terrible.
Oh shit.
No, his site sucks.
Okay.
And for whatever reason, like I'm trying to go directly off his page. He does not have a link directly to his website. And them niggas was charging $20 in shipping. And I'm just like, I can't fade that. I wanted the cop support, but I'm like, you're not even pushing it. Like, Nate Frost was pushing them shits harder than everybody else. Like, he was the one who got me sold on it. He almost got me to buy them, but I'm like, $20 shipping is crazy. And you didn't even put all these beautiful shots you got of the shoe on his page. You're not selling me, so you're not getting my money. But I'm glad to see that the shoe sold out. Right. And for the most part, everybody seems to be happy with it. So I'm happy to see Adidas giving people, smaller creators, a chance. I'm glad to see the community surrounding them. I just put the onus on the people who do it. You got to present it the best way possible. Money is tight. Make me feel like there's a reason to spend this money.
And one more thing. Whoever has the direction on Anthony Edwards commercials right now, the nigga's 2 for 2. 2 for 2, dog.
Yeah, flipping the Jordan commercial with like, this
AKA, like, your favorite Hooper shoe is about to drop. Or your favorite Hooper is about to drop your favorite shoe. Like, just, it's the perfect dude for it, man. The perfect dude for it.
He has the personality, and he's cutting fucking promos like crazy. I am glad to see this. I have no interest in this shoe, but I love the reaction to it.
Fuck it. It's my career. I can do that.
I don't care, nigga, do you. Alright, let's bang out these listener questions. First from my man 7305. What are your thoughts on the CPFM denim
CPFM Levi's and...
Well, it's not just CPFM. People keep forgetting that. It's denim tears too.
Oh, so it's a double collab.
Triple. CPFM, Levi's, and denim tears.
Okay.
And the Lil Yachty Air Force Ones.
That big ass Levi's logo is hilarious. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit is hilariously funny, and I actually do rock with the collab. I don't think I would buy it, but I wouldn't hate on if I saw somebody rocking it in the wild.
I am so fucking upset. This was a Davon get beat up by your wife type of drop. It's a Complex Con exclusive. I would have asked him like, please get me a fat nigga size. But my hatred of Tremaine and that nasty ass 90s wash, and it's the big ass Levi's. I'm not dressing like it's 2004 anymore. I can't fucking believe that they've ruined what should be great. But at the same time, big jeans are in fashion. If they had a better wash, I still would have bought them and I'd have sent them to my tailor. Because that tag being as big as it is the funniest fucking thing in the world.
Dog, that shit is hilarious. And then on top of that, does Levi's make stacked denim? Because I had an argument. It was a playful argument. I was like, yo, nigga, are you wearing bell bottoms? It was like, yo, stacked. No, nigga, these are bell bottoms.
Nah, them shit's bell bottoms. And as far as the Lil Yachty Air Force Ones,
they cool. They remind me of like the old LeBron joints, the chessmen.
I know what you're talking about, but those at least had like a cool swoosh.
And then it was Coach leather.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like a lot of LeBron Air Force Ones from back then, they switched the leather out.
I did not know that.
Shit was extra premium.
Okay, so as far as these Lil Yachty joints, I'm gonna state my bias. Not only does Yachty's music suck, he sucks. His style sucks. And I don't understand what's happening where everybody's dick riding him and trying to push him because he did like his attempt at rock music.
Well, it's because he's rocking with Drake. That's more than anything.
Okay, he needs to get... No, he got something over these niggas. Lil Yachty is our age's soldier... I mean, this age's soldier boy. He should not... Hear me out. Not in effect of talent or being the first. He should not still be around, but he is. He keeps disappearing and reappearing. For whatever reason, niggas fuck with him.
He represents a generation of music, right? And it's not to say that it's bad music or anything like that.
No, his music is bad.
No, because I do... What the fuck?
Niggas running.
I don't think he makes bad music. I think he has a certain ear for it that makes it like attractive to the generation that we are no longer. Like we're not the youngins no more.
No, I get that.
So with that being said, I do think that he does have a certain talent. I'm not gonna just shit on his talent, but
them forces suck. He sucks.
I think if it wasn't for Drake, he wouldn't have got this collab.
More than likely.
I don't.
I like the colors, the white and navy blue. I'm always going to be partial to navy blue. But he just took the stick figures, the fighting stick figures from fucking Newgrounds, gave it a sledgehammer or a shovel, whatever the fuck, and stitched it on the back. I don't want any more collabs like that. Like, I get what he's going for. Like, I'm going to do like the Rockefeller Air Forces with my logos on the back. Keep that shit.
That will never be recreated ever again.
Yeah, because at that time, simplicity was key. At this time, you can still do simplicity, but for what's probably going to be like 160, you can do better. Yeah. You can do better. But it's him. He cannot do better because he has no talent in my eyes. And I'm not even one of them hating niggas. I genuinely tried to listen to his rock album, and I'm just like, this is what I feel of. Like, this is how I felt when, like, I was in high school and niggas were like, oh, I listen to white boy music. And then they like, oh, no, nigga, shut up. Shut up. This is reverse racism. Reverse racism exists, and it's his album.
Oh, all right. This nigga.
I hate that nigga. All right.
Crazy. All right. From a Polaroid, what New Balance model would you pick for a Black History Month celebration type collab?
I want you to know you're racist for that question.
992s, man. 992s are, I think that's just the quintessential New Balance shoe because for what it represents for us, like, you don't even have to do Black History Month. Just.
No, I get what he's saying. Because, I mean, we always making jokes about Black History Month. I don't like most New Balance models. But if I had to pick one, I had to make sure it's the right one. If I had to pick one, if not one of the DC Baltimore joints that I never got into, I would pick a 580. I feel like the 580, it's been collabed to death, but nobody's ever really gone deep into it. Like, switching up the materials, fucking with the design. I feel like if New Balance let you go crazy, like how they did with the Team 33 pack. Was it Team 33? I forgot, but they did all those weird fish. God damn it. Super Team 33. I was right. If they let you go crazy like they did with the Super Team 33 and really build a concept around it, I feel like you could go crazy with the 580 or the 997. You can do a lot of stuff. Okay. It just depends.
Really, just in the 990 family, I think you would be okay.
Yeah, I feel like you could do a lot with that. Because I pull a Tremaine and I make a Black Flag 9, like, New Balance. I'm pretty sure they would beat the shit out of me in the Boston facilities. Mark Wahlberg himself would show up and like, let me show you what the 80s was like.
No, all right, relax.
What do you mean?
This nigga love to take shit too far. This nigga be right
no,
on the edge about to jump.
Nah, shout out to my nigga Tux. We always make fun of him from being from Boston.
All right, and the last listener question, need a size 13 take.
You skipped over it. It's from my nigga Big Lex.
My bad. Yeah, sorry, Big Lex. Yo, what's up, man? Need a size 13 take. A Davon segment on the Jordan 11s, which we already covered. And the obligatory...
Fuck them shoes!
Oh, and your thoughts on Marcus Jordan.
Bang.
My size 13 take is that them Gratitude 11s actually are fire after being persuaded that 11s were not fire because of yo ass saying that they look like an underdeveloped shoe. Got rid of all my 11s with the exception of the 11 lows with the elephant print on them.
Nigga, them 11 lows.
The cement joints. And then...
the snake skins.
And then what you call it? Well, I ain't get snakes.
No, I'm saying that's the only one I like.
Yeah, I got the IEs. The IEs with the elephant print. And thoughts on Marcus Jordan. Marcus Jordan, he corny, dog. And I don't want this to have bad timing because I know he just lost his dog. His dog had just passed away. He just shared a post about it. So... I do think it's kind of unfortunate that we know Marcus Jordan more so for underachieving. Nah, we gotta keep it funky.
Shit,
we do. We do. Like he's the heir of arguably the greatest player that ever played. His sneaker store trophy room has been extremely underwhelming as far as just everything put out. Has it not? Like nobody gives a shit about the 16s, the blue 17s that came, the blue 16s that came out, which I actually do fuck with.
No, y'all.
I fuck with those. I got a pair of the 17s.
The fives.
The fives. Like the stuff is highly revered, but he puts out shit like really every once in a blue moon, and I feel like it's just forgotten. Like in the large storyline of shoes, the only one that really matters is the one, and that's because he backdoored them shits.
Yeah,
That's the only thing we care about.
His releases are already bad.
Nobody gives a shit about the
worst.
sevens. Like dog. Nobody cares. And it's underwhelming. People know you more for dating Larsa Pippen. Like, you trying to be a celebrity now. Son, Marcus Jordan, he honestly, if Trophy Room closed today, we would not give a shit.
No. Well, I don't care about his dog and I don't care about his feelings. That nigga's a clown. Not even because of what he did, is how he moves. You know who your father is and you know how you're going to be perceived. So you already have a reputation that protects you. You already have a shroud of protection and you don't utilize it in a good way. You have all the capabilities to be one of the greatest sneaker stores, storytellers, whatever you want to be, and you don't utilize it.
No, you have access to you have access to stories that no one will ever say or know.
And I just sit here and think to myself, if my dad wasn't a fucking bum and was a celebrity, like let's say my dad was a boxer, and I'm young Davon, yada yada yada, I get a store, I would have collaborations centered around my childhood. This was my first Jordan or my first whatever when I was here with a baby picture, just talking about it. Interviewing my dad, talking about what this shoe meant to me through my eyes from seeing him in them. You can do all this and he has wasted his privilege. Not backdooring, but just being corny. This whole everything is corny. But that's another nigga who uses outrage marketing. Because people are sitting up here like, y'all still mad at Marcus? Y'all need to stop tweeting him. You're not even seeing that he incites this to build hype. He says something. He knows people are going to be upset. They can't do anything to him. Engagement. And then the pictures of the shoe drop. They might be good. They might be bad. But regardless, he knows they're going to sell out on his bullshit site because he doesn't try. He's not going to use EQL. He's probably going to do another email raffle. Maybe 5 people will hit so no one can say no one hit. And that'll be the end of it. So I think that he is the biggest waste of potential to ever exist in sneakers. Fuck Marcus Jordan.
Well, all right. So, closing thoughts. We have your big announcement coming up. Our first actual interview, because technically John was. What?
Yeah.
Our first actual interview will be with
EQL.
God damn it.
So, I've reached out. I've been speaking with Mitch they reached out to me because I did some shit I wasn't supposed to. But I've been speaking with EQL, and Mitchell has graciously agreed to come on the show next week so we can discuss EQL, what their goal is, why you don't hit, and what can be done in the future to make it a better experience for everybody, and just to get a full introduction to them, because we just read shit on the website. It'll be different to hear it from the horse's mouth. And if you follow the tweets, that's why I was saying I need you to put your thinking caps on. I want to see questions. We're going to curate them. We can't go full on crazy, but we are going to curate the questions for next week. He's agreed to answer questions within his capabilities. So if there's something you want to know about EQL, write us. I'm going to put something up after this episode goes off, but we want to hear from y'all because I don't understand EQL as well as I can. So we're going to try to be as informative as we can on next week's very special episode.
Yes. Episode 70, 69. We didn't drop the sex tape.
There was too much going on. We got the sex tape for 169. All right, nigga. Anything else you want to add?
Nothing. I'm about to jam some tissue up my nose. Matter of fact, I'm about to cut a tampon right now.
All right. Good night.